What's up, everybody? This is your girl Diamond Too Real coming to you live on this rainy Saturday on the bayou, honey. The alligators are getting rained on, the Cajun people are getting rained on, and the Creole people are down on Bayou Fountain having a good time, honey. Listen, if you can hear my voice, you woke up this morning and you are truly blessed because a lot of people did not wake up this morning, and some people woke up in places that they did not want to wake up in, okay? And one person that woke up in the place that they did not want to wake up in is Carmelo Anthony, honey. Carmelo Anthony. And I ain't talking about the basketball player because the basketball player seems like he's in a good place because the basketball player Carmelo Anthony is about to have a little baby, okay? So he doing his thing. But we talking about Carmelo Anthony that just got hit with 35 years, honey. 35 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God damn. That's a long time. So the footage has dropped on Juneteenth, honey. Yesterday the footage dropped. And a lot of people are saying that they dropped that footage on Juneteenth on purpose. Because the whole trial it basically was a whole race thing. Even though I was just watching a live, right? I was watching Seti Nash, and Seti Nash, what he just said on one of his videos was real to me. He was like, listen, this wasn't a race thing when it happened because it was black boys in that group with the Metcalf boys, with Austin that got killed and his twin brother. It was black boys in that group. All right. So initially, this was not about black and white, how the adults and the world is making it. Sadie Nash said this came down to school, like a high school. You know how it is. You go to a football game, you got two opposing schools. It's like you stay on your side and we stay on our side. And if you come over here, we feel like you trespassing. What you doing over here? And football, a lot of people take football serious. All right? Football will bring out emotions in people that you never thought that they had. I have seen people, especially if they betting money on it. If they betting money on these sports, you know they're going to turn up. So if you ever been to a high school football game, you know how it is. You stay on your side. Any football game, that's how it is. You have NFL teams, grown people come to football games, and if they lose or anything like that, they clash with the other side. So this is high school. They're even more immature. So he was like, this was just a school rivalry. Somebody actually told Carmelo to come chill up under the tent, and the Metcalf boys and their black friends, let's not miss this part, their black friends, all right, approached Carmelo about being up under there. Now they went back and showed an interview that the twin boy and his mama did when it first happened, and the twin boy say they ain't want Carmelo under there because Carmelo was a thief. But how they knew Carmelo was a thief? They was from a whole nother school. How did they know this? They didn't even know Carmelo. Carmelo didn't even know them. All right. They just know that Carmelo was from another school. So the whole race thing, it was not a race thing at first. The media and the supporters turned it into the race thing. And my question is, what race turned it into the race thing? Was it the white folk? Did they turn it into the whole race thing? Or was it the black folk that turned it into a whole race thing? That's my question, all right? What's up to everybody in the chat? What's up, Tia? What's up, 49? What's up, Margaret? How is everybody doing? Ooh, I'm the goat. What noise goats make? Do they go bang? What is that? Or is that a sheep? No, sheep go bang. What noise do the goat make? Okay, because I'm the motherfucking goat. Thank you. But yeah, what up, Chavez? Let me know how y'all feel in the comments about this, because it's like I'm half and half. I feel like like Sadie Nash say, it was not initially a race thing because it was black boys with the Mad Cop boys. And if you saw the video, you can see the Mad Cop boys and their friends walk in. And let's be real, if it was all boys, if it was all black boys, they'd be considered a gang. All right. But it was like a mix of boys, so they're not really considered a gang. They're just at a football game. They're just a bunch of boys in a group at a football game because it was a mixed race. All right. Um, and you see Carmelo by himself. You get, and the thing is to me, just like UFO footage, they can never like, bitch. You can't do nothing these days without them getting you an 18K on Ring Cam. But certain things like this video and excuse me, UFO footage is never like crispy. It's always some blurry stuff. So on the video, they gotta really zoom in for you to see what's really going on. They'll tell you what's going on, but you can't really see it. At least I couldn't really see it until I watched Sadie Nash, and he zoomed in on it a lot. And still some stuff I couldn't see. But I couldn't imagine like just just being me and then a group of boys approach me or things are getting hostile. That's a lot for one person to go through. But the type of knife that Carmelo had, oh my God, like that was the mystery, the whole what type of knife did he have? Because at first when you hear somebody get stabbed, you like, okay, did they get stabbed with a big knife, like a butcher knife or something? But it's like they're at a school, so like, and then they said it was one of those multi-use knives. And then when we saw it was one of those pocket knives. Now, I say let's be real about the situation. T, thank you. Let's be real about the situation. Dudes, I'ma just say the dudes that I know. The dudes that I know that carry them pocket knives, they can't carry a gun, so they rather carry a knife. Just in case something pop off, they like, listen, at least I have a weapon if something pop off. So most likely, if he had that in his pocket, it was in case something pop off. And something just happened to pop off. All right? It just happened to pop off. And then, hey, I mean, that's what he put it in there most likely for. He put it. I know plenty of dudes that carry knives because they can't carry guns. They'll carry a pocket knife. They may cut an apple with it or something, but it's really to shank a motherfucker if they try it. And hey, it is what it is. But on the video, it's grainy, but you can see Carmelo get pushed, or you can see somebody get pushed. All right, you can see somebody get pushed, and everything just happens so fast, honey. It just happens so fast. But see, my thing is Carmelo is the one that's waking up in prison. Like he has been sentenced to 35 years. And everybody is talking about appeal, appeal, appeal. I think they really want him to appeal to make themselves feel better. I don't even think they just so involved for him. They in it to make themselves feel better. Because I'm looking at it like, listen, he can appeal all he wants to. Them folk not letting him out. Them folk, I wouldn't give a damn. Them folk, it ain't nothing that they showing us that they haven't seen already a million times. And they still had their mind made up of what they was going to do with him. All right? They still knew what they was going to do to Carmelo. It just is what it is. But I know he waking up, if he even going to sleep. He probably can't even sleep in a situation like that. I wouldn't be able to sleep in a situation like that, and to wrap your head around 35 years and everybody just out. Charleston White out here selling watermelon felon t-shirts. Charleston White ain't shit. But Charleston White tell you he ain't shit. So how can we even get Wait a goddamn minute. How long I been on mute? How long have I been? I've been running my goddamn mouth. And I ain't know that I was on mute till I read the comment because I can't hear you. Child. I hate when I do that. I just be running it. And then I look down and it be like on mute. And I be like, God damn, that was some of my best work. You just missed my best work. I was talking about how Carmelo Anthony wished this was all a dream. He like Notorious Big. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper, and Heavy D up in the limousine. Ooh. But every time he shake up out that sleep, and he hoping it's sleep paralysis, he be still in prison. He be still in prison. It's a sad situation. Sad, sad, sad. I don't believe the boy deserved to die, but you gotta know that there's consequences to everything, and that's what I teach my kids. And you never know what the consequence gonna be. You think you just gonna shove somebody, and cause you done shove people before, right? You're a big football player. You done shove people before, so you used to shoving people. You shoved the wrong one, cause he shoved back. Hassan Campbell say, how can you tell somebody not to protect themselves? And I say, true. But they also got to know that when they protecting themselves, sometimes it go wrong. And they'll wind up doing 35 years in the pen. Oh! That's tough. That's hella tough. But child, I'm going back in here. I'm going to come back and talk to y'all later because I don't know how long I was on mute. And see, I'm working on my mental health, so see, usually that would have made me mad, but I said I'm not being triggered anymore. Okay? Ow. So I'm going to come back and talk to y'all later, child. Please don't stab no motherfucking body. Just walk away. Just walk away. It ain't hard. You can be a bitch sometime. You can be a punk. You can be soft. Don't worry about that. You'll be free. Remember that.